Hey, what's up everyone? It's Ryan Turley here, and today I am going to show you how to make the most amazing turkey gravy for your Thanksgiving dinner. So I already posted a video on how to smoke a turkey on your Traeger grill, and I thought I'd follow this up with a turkey gravy. So let's get right into it. Okay, so to start things off, I've got my mise en place here. Everything is set up and ready to go for this gravy. I think we've got the heart here, the liver, the kidneys, and then our neck. So I'm gonna add this to the broth. I am gonna remove it after it boils down for a while, but I just wanna make sure we get all of that amazing flavor from these parts here. We've also got a whole onion, and for the herbs I've got oregano, thyme, and rosemary, and then we are going to use 1 celery stalk, 1 carrot, and some peppercorns. So we're just gonna add all of this to our stock pot. I've got our turkey parts here, our whole onion, 1 carrot, and celery, our herbs, and then we're gonna add 1 quart of water. And we're just gonna let that boil down. You can just add chicken stock if you have it, but I prefer this better than bouillon roasted chicken base. And it calls for about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons for 1 quart. So I think that'll be a good amount for this. And then we're gonna throw this on to the stovetop on a low simmer for about 1 hour. All right, so once it comes to a boil, you're gonna want to reduce that heat to a simmer and then throw a lid on it, just cracked about just like that, just to let a little bit of that moisture out. It's been about an hour and our turkey stock has been reduced. So I'm just gonna remove the neck. Just make sure you strain off any solids. Look at that broth, that looks amazing. All right, so we started with about 4 cups of water or broth, and we reduced that down to about 2.5 cups. That will be a perfect amount of gravy for this turkey dinner. Now we're gonna take 4 tablespoons of butter and equal parts all-purpose flour. So this is the roux, the thickening agent that is gonna make this gravy nice and thick, the consistency we want. So now we're gonna add about a teaspoon of salt. I've got kosher salt here. And slowly add your broth. Basically add just about 1/4 to 1/2 cup. And then stir that in until it's completely absorbed into the roux here, and then slowly add in a little bit more, little by little. Make sure you whisk the whole time as to not get any clumps in this gravy here. And then if it is too thick, you can always add a little bit more water or stock. And then if it is too thin, you can also just add a little bit more flour or cornstarch. So this is a little bit thick for what I'm going for, so I am gonna add about 1 ounce or 2 of water. I just pulled the turkey off of the smoker, and I just strained out this liquid and this juice that had been dripping off of the turkey. So I strained that out, and if you'd like, you can skim off some of the fat that settles on the top, but you know, I'm not too worried about it. I already tried this. This flavor is unbelievable. So I am gonna add just a little bit of this to my gravy and just thin this out just a little bit more. Add some nice rich color to it as well. All right, I think I've thinned that out perfectly to how I want it. Couple last ingredients here. I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar for some bite, and then about 1 to 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and that's just gonna tie this whole dish together. Because I used maple syrup in the turkey as well. Freshly cracked black pepper. I'm gonna go for about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. And then finally, a few fresh thyme leaves. You could add sage to this as well. I think that'd be really, really nice. That is perfect. All right guys, and that's it. So we've got this turkey gravy here. Let's give it a taste test. Oh yeah, that is unreal. So delicious. That's gonna go perfect with this maple butter turkey that we have got finished up here. If you haven't checked out that turkey video yet, I'm gonna leave a link for it above as well as in the description of this video. Now we are coming up on 1,000 subscribers. Honestly guys, this is huge for me. Everybody that's subscribed so far, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do it now and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another upload. I post videos weekly about smoking meats on my Traeger grill, and this winter I'm gonna mix it up a little bit with some fermentation, some sourdough bread, and a few other items. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And until then, hope you all have a great night. Peace.